These are some beautiful flowers. Ah! God! Has this ever happened to you? If you've ever been personally victimized by a Himalayan or evergreen blackberry, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
And so it will just absolutely overwhelm an area.
If left alone over a few years to a decade, the blackberry will pretty quickly be the only shrub in the entire area.
Is that they form thickets that are so dense that nothing can get through them. And that's what you see behind us here.
This is a Himalayan blackberry. As you can see, it's completely taken over this area and presents a hazard to the animals. Both species of blackberry start off like any other plant, a seed, and under the right conditions, those seeds will sprout. These sprouts will continue to grow into large, sprawling vines with sharp thorns that velcro to skin, animal hides, clothes, and anything they come in contact with.
So you're the plant science teacher at Tahoma High School. What experience do you have working with just plants in general?
With plants in general, well, I have a degree in botany, which is plants, study of plants, and as far as, my hobby is working in my yard and doing restoration, and so I work with plants a lot.
Yeah, that's great.
The Himalayan blackberry and evergreen blackberry are both considered to be highly invasive in Washington state and are classified as Class C noxious weeds. What does that mean? Simply put, it means they're a threat, and the city has power to enforce control of the plant when it causes harm. King County's website even states that, in an invasive weed survey of the relatively pristine Middle Fork Snoqualmie Valley, Himalayan and evergreen blackberries covered more area than all the other invasive species combined.
Okay, what characteristics of these blackberries make them so invasive?
So I think all invasive species have some tricks that make them successful. Could be reproducing, could be some toxin. Blackberries have thorns, which makes it difficult to get rid of them. Makes it difficult for things to eat them. And blackberries have ways of reproducing asexually just by having their canes arch up and then go to ground and root, so they can root all along the cane. Plus they have tasty berries that things like to eat, and so that helps with dispersal of seeds and spreading them.
What do you think needs to be done by everyday people to help mitigate this?
Well, I think everyday people should volunteer with the county and do things like you do in Outdoor Academy and we do in plant science, help with habitat restoration. I think more people need to volunteer doing all sorts of things. So that's one thing. Education, just being aware of why what is that? Why blackberries are a problem and how to eradicate them on your own property, and then help in more public areas.
Yeah.
So how do they impact people? What's the problem exactly? Picture the average farmer in Washington. Whether you're aware of it or not, you know him. He's the person who grows the food you buy from the farmer's market. He's the man you run into at the post office or the hardware store. He's the definition of persistence, as he labors every day to put food on the table. And every year, the thickets on his property grow larger and larger, spreading like a virus.
Rolling, go ahead.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and there's nothing I can do to make up for this. And I'm being honest here. I will be donating all of this to autism.
I got one. I got one.
Wait, come back. Focus.
I got one.
Wait, show me.
And so we need to stop because I forgot